Hello and welcome back to the Battle Room. My name is, of course, the Battle Room, and today we are joined by Mega Blaziken and Mega Froslass. Now, for the past couple of weeks, if you've watched my videos, I've been talking about how I think that Blaziken will top cut the World Championships. So I want to put my money where my mouth is, play a couple ladder games with Mega Blaziken, and I think this could be the one. I think this team and player combination could be the one that top cuts the World Championships. So this team was built by Nerit, who is a Polish player who's done very, very well in the past with Kingambit. I believe he got 2 top cuts this year in Europe to qualify himself for the World Championships. And recently, he just top cut the most recent Victory Road tournament with Mega Blaziken and this team. So this is Nerit's team, but then the spreads I got from a Japanese player by the name of Alcana, who was streaming with it. And I was like, you know what? I want to try this team out. I want to play Mega Blaziken. I want to play Froslass and see if the hype is there and see if this could be a world's contending team. So huge shout outs to both of those players. Shout outs to Nerit for building this thing. It's kind of a crazy team, but I think when you start to look at it, it makes a lot of sense and the combinations seem very, very fun to play with. So we'll start with Froslass. It is a double Mega team, funnily enough, with Froslass, who's a Pokemon I haven't featured in a while. I think Froslass is still very, very good. We consistently see that Lycanroc Froslass team doing well at in these online tournaments, and I expect it to do well at Worlds. But this team does have Froslass as well to help enable Kingambit. The Froslass Sneasler Kingambit core is so good. They just cover each other so well offensively and defensively outside of something like Charizard. But in that case, we have other answers for that, and also Kingambit can one-shot Charizard with the Black Glasses Sucker Punch. So Froslass is our first Pokemon here. Blizzard, Shadow Ball, Aurora Veil. Pretty simple moveset. It wants to set up the Aurora Veil for its friends, and then it just has double stabs to try and deal damage. Froslass has always been a very strong and consistent good Pokemon, so no surprise to see it here as well. And then you're going to notice it is timid nature. It can outspeed some of the big threats like Floette and Garchomp. And then we have Sinistra, Matcha Gotcha, Rage Powder, Shadow Ball, Trick Room. Trick Room is very cool with the Swords Dance Kingambit. I'm always a big fan of it. It just kind of puts a lot of pressure if they're both in there. You have to call a Trick Room or Protect. It creates more 50-50s. Rage Powder is obviously very, very good as well for all of our Pokemon, but also the Swords Dance Kingambit. Hospitality is going to keep everybody healthy and fresh. And then obviously we have our double stabs. Shadow Ball isn't something that you see often, but I think still having it on the team, especially in that Trick Room mode, you can really start to get something going. Then we have Sneasler, which is going to be the White Herb because, I mean, it could have been Focus Sash, but the White Herb is here. I think just to help with Incineroar a little bit more. Obviously, Kingambit's good into Incineroar, but at the same time, he doesn't do anything back to it. So having this White Herb to just remove the Intimidate and fire back seems very, very valuable. This is going to be our first Fake Outer. Fake Out Gungshot Close Combat to do lots of damage with our stabs, protect for that utility, and of course Fake Out to enable Kingambit. I also think Fake Out is actually very good with Blaziken as well, just because it does give you those speed boosts, so it can start to outspeed stuff in Tailwind specifically. It's going to be a very, very aggressive spread here, trying to do as much damage as possible, while also having a little bit of bulk, but it's going to be pretty frail. Then we have Kingambit. Sucker Punch, Kowtow, Swords Dance, Protect, very standard setup Kingambit set with the black glasses, opting not for Life Orb, but for the, a little less damage, but more sustainability. You aren't taking your HP. This is a pretty bulky spread, but it is mostly just going to be focused on attack and HP, right? That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to sweep with them. And then we have Blaziken, the star of the show, the guy who I think is going to win it all, cut Worlds, get some money for its trainer. We got Flare Blitz, Rock Slide, Close Combat. It's the pretty standard Blaziken moveset, but it's standard for a reason. He really doesn't need any other moves. Rock Slide is very, very good into Charizard. And then the double stabs are just really, really solid. And then finally, we have a little bit of a slightly unorthodox Incineroar here with Fake Out, Flare Blitz, Helping Hand, and Parting Shot. The main idea is he's able to potentially help out Froslass, help out Blaziken, hit those Helping Hands, and just enable his partners, right? And Kingambit as well. Like, Kingambit Incineroar becomes kind of a crazy lead, especially when you get to spam those Helping Hands. You're committing a lot to go for a Helping Hand Sucker Punch, but if you get it right, I don't think anything's going to live that in the game. The spread is going to be a careful nature, so it can live a light of Ruin, and then the rest is in the bulk and a little bit of speed. So this is the team. I'm very excited to use it. I think Blaziken is in a really, really solid spot. The meta, I've said this multiple times, but I think the meta is definitely, catering towards comfort and trying to use what suits you best as a player. So if this suits you best as a player, I really think this could win Worlds. If the right player is piloting it and they have the right day, I could totally see it. So let's hop into some games and test out this Mega Blaziken sauce. I have to be really careful right now. I can't make any sudden movements or they'll know I'm not one of them. Please subscribe to the battle room. It's the only way to get me out of this situation. The chickens might become self-aware and they'll know I'm not a chicken. But for now, I'm safe. Please subscribe. Enjoy the battles. All right, so we've got our first opponent here. Luca with the pretty weird team. We do see Charizard and Staraptor, Basculegion. Like, it looks like Big Six-esque, but then the Sneasler Furgraph is really throwing me off. I really hate seeing the Furgraph here because it does weaken my King Gambit mode a lot. Especially like Charizard Furgraph can just shut down the sucker punches. So we're going to have to rely on Blaziken a lot here, I think. So let's go Blaziken. They don't really have a punish to leading like Blaziken Ensign. Like just putting the Intimidate potentially onto that Staraptor. Obviously, the Staraptor is really scary. We're going to have to play around him. Staraptor's like really scary. Because Froslass is really cool because it counters Staraptor hardcore. Ooh. Ooh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go Ensign Blaziken, and I'm going to bring both Megas. I'm going to bring both Megas because Froslass is really, really good into Sneasler, or into Sneasler and into Staraptor, but it's kind of sucks into Charizard. But if we bring Blaziken and just don't Mega Evolve him, he's still useful. I am very, very fearful of... I'll bring this guy. I'm very, very fearful of... Charizard here. I think this team looks like Charizard seems to be a potential issue, but at the same time, Nerrit went incredibly deep in the tournament and was able to beat Charizard. So I just got to figure it out. Okay, Charizard Basculegion lead. That is fine. That is acceptable. I mean, this is a great lead for me. I wonder if they brought both Megas. I mean, there's no way. Okay, so Froslass is going to have to chill out in the back, which is fine here. Let's go for a Detect with Blaziken. And then let's hit a... I mean, could Helping Hand Rock Slide next turn too. I think maybe it's just a parting, but I don't know. I mean, it could just be a Detect and parting. I'm a little bit afraid though, because like, what if they don't Mega Evolve, right? Like, yeah, what if they just send the Wave Crash? That is a little bit scary. Oof. Okay. But if they go for Blaziken, I'm feeling really good. But let's be real, they're not going for Blaziken. They're going to flip turn me. Wait, that's awesome. That's so awesome. Okay, cool. It's Scarf Basculegion. Good to know. That's actually huge information. See you later, Basculegion. Okay, now my confidence was restored. I thought this game was so screwed. I was like, dude, if I just lose. All right, air support comes in. It's going to be Whims. I don't really care about Whimsicott, if I'm being honest with you. We're going to get this parting shot off. Okay, here's the question. Do I want to reveal my hand or not? Because I think what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to double back to Ensign no matter which one I go into. So which Pokemon do I want to show? I'm going to show King Gambit, I think. We go into KG, and then I think now we just double back into Ensign, and then we just start spamming Rock Slides. Because now we're getting our speed boost. Life is good. We don't have to Mega Evolve, and then we just go back to Ensign. I feel like Ensign is so important in this matchup. He's going to be essential to just being able to switch in on these Charizards, right? These Charizard hits. Because this guy's annoying. Charizard's annoying. But we are just going to get this Rock Slide off. So I don't really mind. I mean, like, I was like, does he have Earth Power or Hidden Power Ground? My brain was like freaking out. I'm like, how does he hit Blaziken? But I think he can't hit Blaziken. And I think that's the whole point here. Okay. So he's going to Encore me into Protect. I am actually just stupid. I do hit it though. Good job, Blaziken. Thank you, man. All right, he's gonna go for Heat Wave here. Okay, that's on me, guys. That is completely on me, and that's okay. I messed up a little bit there. Totally forgot about Encore, but I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. Ensign, eat your Citrus Berry King. I bet you they have Farigiraf last is the other one too. Okay, let's make a swap here into Froslass and then just go for a... Is it a Froslass swap? Yeah, let's go for Fake Out into Charizard. This could be the one, dude. This could be the one where if they have Farigiraf, this is the one where they switch it, dude. 100%. You know what? I'm down to throw Froslass into the fire because then we'll just Mega Evolve Blaziken. And then I'm going to go for... You know... What's our best course of action here? If we think they're going to Farigiraf, which I think they totally are. Let's throw the parting into Zard. Because I think they're totally going to bring in... Farigiraf. If Farigiraf's here, we know it's Farigiraf. I am just sacking my Froslass. They would draw. Okay, okay. Thank God I got this right. They go into Basque Legion? What? But they miss Heat Wave onto Froslass? Wow. Absolutely bailed, baby. Absolutely. Okay, Incid is just taking a beating. I'm so perplexed. Why did they even switch out the Whims? If it's okay, like I understand switching out the Whims if it's 2 for Farigiraf, but why would you switch out Whims into Basque Legion? That's so bizarre. Okay, let's go King Gambit, dude. Let's throw the pressure on him. King Gambit's in here. He's putting pressure. Huge dodge with Froslass, by the way. A completely undeserved huge dodge. I mean, I'm kind of down to just hit a Blizzard here. And then, or you know what I could do too? We could go really crazy. We could just set up Aurora Veil to take this hit much better, and then Swords Dance. We're gonna, okay, to play this team, we need to be locked in. We need to be getting these 50-50s. This is a 50-50 team, and we need to get them right. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna call the Whimsicott switch. I'm gonna Mega Evolve, set up Aurora Veil, and set up the Swords Dance all in one blow. I probably could have doubled Charizard with Blizzard Sucker, but I actually don't think that kills. So I think this way works out better. We're still going to take a lot of damage. Oh my god. We're so back. We're so back. This game is just highs and lows, dude, of competitive Pokemon. Okay, Aurora Veil is up. We're chilling, dude. We're chilling. And we get the Swords Dance. Just like that, the game is instantly in our favor. Obviously, I don't think Sucker Punch kills Charizard here, but I don't really care. I think we can just go to Incin and then throw the Sucker Punch anyways. Like, I don't really mind this at all. We also parting shot at the guy, didn't we? I think we did. I'm totally blanking right now. I'm so glad Froslass dodged that move. Charizard's going to withdraw. Okay, okay. That's fine. That's fine. Into Sneasler. Okay. They're going to Encore me into that, which doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me, really. So it's Sneasler. Okay, no Farigiraf. Interesting. Okay. We have Aurora Veil. Life's good. How do we get out of this one? Tailwind's not fun. We could just rip the Flare Blitz into Sneasler. Like, because what are they going to do, right? Are they just going to throw the CC? Or are they just going to fake out KG? That's the big question. Because if we get the Flare Blitz, if they fake out KG and we get the Flare Blitz off on Sneasler, I think we win the game. But if they fake out if they CC King Gambit, then you know what? I don't think they're gonna ever leave. They're never gonna target my Incin. I think we can just go for Protect Flare Blitz. It's a little bit risky if they CC Incin. If they just hard read me, yeah, I'm in a bad spot. Tailwind, okay. Do not CC Incin. You want to CC King Gambit. He's at +2 attack. He's very scary. Boom. Okay, and now they're in range. Now they're in range. Because of the Aurora Veil, we can make this play with careful Incin. Like, he was always living this hit. Flare Blitz does way too much damage. I mean, yeah, the thing's almost dead. We crit them, too. Wow. And the burn? Oh my god, dude. Incin. On the way out, you get the crit burn? You're nuts, man. A guy like you is just crazy. Okay. Well, I'm honestly feeling pretty good. Let's go Blaziken. I think Blaziken's acceptable. Because we just need to get damage onto Whims, you know? Like, ultimately, that's what it is. I also could send it. I could leave Sneasler alone, right? Like, we have Aurora Veil and he's Burn. Like, it's kind of just opening up some crazy lines for me. So I'm just going to go for the Kowtow Rock Slide here. Oh, Blaziken is sick. Look at him go. Did you guys see that little animation they gave my boy? Dude, I think King Gambit eats. Dare I say I think he eats. I think we're okay. I think we can just go for the Rock Slide Kowtow. I'm not going to lie to you. I got very lucky this game, but now, you know, I needed that little bit of luck, but now I'm feeling myself. And then the next games, I won't need any luck. This game was pretty BS, though. My opponent is super pissed. Okay, Air Support. What are you going to do about it? I think Air Support's going to switch to Basque Legion. Because I don't think they're going to think I'm going to Kowtow. But also, even if they go for CC, like, here's the thing. I think it might switch to Basque Legion. But if it doesn't switch to Basque Legion and it just goes for CC Moonblast, I'm feeling very, very good as long as they don't crit because I have the Veil up. He did 40 damage. Oh, baby. And the Dire Claw, they didn't even go for it. I guess that's fair, though. They did want to Hax the Blaziken. Okay, please. Actually, missing either sucks. Missing Whimsicott is worse, though. I'm not going to lie to you. Well, not really, because now... wait, Whimsicott being alive is awesome, because now I just get to throw Sucker Punch into the other slot just continuously. And there's just nothing my opponent can do about it. This is awesome. All right, the Sash activates. No one cares. And we get the speed boost. Because, yeah, Bask can't really lock into Jet. Knowing its Scarf is so huge. Okay, we did it. I think the game is officially over. I think the miss was actually way better for us. Well, not way better, but it helped. Because now there's just no risk of doing anything. We just get to throw Sucker Punch and just Rock Slide. And we just don't really care. If they go into Basket Legion and Aqua Jet, it's like, dude, who cares? Not I. You're not killing Blaziken with that. We still have Aurora Veil up. This one's a crazy one, dude. This is a little sloppy. Come on, send him in. Let's end this. Let's end my misery. And my opponent's misery. Honestly, do you think he's timing out? Do you think he's pissed? I wouldn't blame him. I wouldn't blame him, right? You think they're pissed? Dude, they made Blaziken have some aura in this game. When he does that little, like, he's, like, clearly feeling himself out there. He's feeling good. You know who else is feeling good? My +4 King Gambit, because they got the Moonblast drop. Dude, they're 100% timing out. Like, it is what it is. Basket Legion is going to come in, sure. And now, once again, this is, I think, just a Rock Slide Sucker. We could even just kowtow the slot just to remove it. I think we're okay with that. I think kowtow is actually better, because then we'll get gear. Not that the weather control matters whatsoever, but I think it's just kowtow. We'll just take our KO. Because, like, what are they going to do? Wave Crash Moonblast? They might. That's the thing, is like, maybe, dude, you have to think in terms of your opponent timing out. I'm making a mistake here because they're totally timing out. Do we think Aqua Jet's in the first slot? No shot. So I probably should have just Sucker Punched because they're timing out. Man, I'm not going to lie to you. Having to talk over, what was that, 2 minutes of just like nothingness because they're just timing out is not a good time. I think, you know, if you time out 2 turns in a row, maybe they disconnected. Maybe I should give my opponent the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they disconnected and they're just chilling. And there's the, oh, they're idle too long. Yeah, they left the game. They left the game. I was going to say, I hope that there's a feature that, you know, like they should just give you the win if they're just going to walk away or if they're going to close out their phone. But we take those straight to the bank, not going to lie, and our climb back to Champions Tier continues. Okay, this team's evil. But here's the thing. Sableye Gengar is some of the most evil strategies in the entire game. Encore Disable, you pair them together, you're trapped in. But it has one glaring weakness, and that's King Gambit. King Gambit completely shuts down the strat by itself. It's almost hilarious. Okay. I mean, not that they have to go that route, but it is pretty lit. I'm going to go Froslass King Gambit here. It brings me back, dude. Froslass... I wish I continued playing Froslass. I think Froslass is one of the coolest and most fun megas in the entire game. I love this Pokemon so much. An excuse to use Froslass is a good day. Let's bring Froslass. They can't really perish us. I don't think they're going to try to perish us. I think they're going to Encore Disable shenanigans, and Blaziken will shut that down. So then the only other fear is Como shenanigans, but we have Froslass for that. So we'll bring Froslass. We'll bring Sinistcha. And then, honestly... No, I'll lead King Gambit. I think Sinistcha's just good. I like Sinistcha a lot just to help deal with the bunny. Like, if Azumarill gets out of hand, it's a little bit spooky, and this is one of the best answers to it on our team. And then, lastly... I mean, everything looks kind of good. I'm running out of time, though. I'm going to grab Sneasler because I don't have any time left. It was just like... my lobster too buttery, my steak too juicy, or whatever the fuck the saying is. Because all 3 of my guys looked real good. Okay, Pat, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna lead? Are you gonna go bunny mode, Como mode? And it's gonna be Gengar mode, which is pretty awesome into King Gambit. If you didn't hear, this is a pretty good lead for King Gambit. I almost backed out and led the Sinistcha, but we're chilling. King Gambit gets his boost. You're not perishing. Like, let's be so for real. I'm down to just slam the kowtow, and then... I'm a little bit afraid to take a ball. I don't really want to take a ball. I could set up the Veil. I could also fire back with a Shadow Ball of my own. I like the Veil, though. I could also protect. Let's set up the Veil. I think King Gambit can go nuts here, and that's going to be my goal. I don't think they're Perish. I think they're just, well, they could be Shadow Ball, Disable, Perish, Protect. They really could be. They probably are Perish. They're probably Perish. They're probably not Double Steps. Not that Sludge Bomb really makes a difference in our matchup, per se, but I'm just trying to figure out their stats. And then if they're Perish, this guy probably has Protect, Flare Blitz. If we get the Veil up, we are chilling. Let's see. Snow Warning. Want to see Fake Out? Yup. And then what are we going to see here? It's going to be the ball. It's going to be the Shadow Ball. Do we live? Froslass, you goat. Set up the Veil. I kind of wish I just Shadow Balled back, but this is looking good. This is looking good. All right, King Gambit flinches. We don't really care. Okay, on this turn, dude, 100%. What I think they're going to do, I don't think they'll Perish. I think, if anything, they might just blitz my boy, right? They might just blitz King Gambit. I think I'm kind of down to Protect and then swap into maybe Sneasler. I think that could be pretty decent. I think this Froslass has some value. I think keeping Froslass alive is worth it, just being a Ghost type. I think they have to protect Gengar. Let's just go to Sneasler and Protect. I think it's okay. If they Perish, obviously it sucks. But I don't think they're allowed to do that because I think they have to be very, very scared of King Gambit. Exactly. Exactly. Now, I mean, this is lit because King Gambit is basically like a key to escape the Perish here. Darkest Lariat, sure, man. King Gambit is like a key to escape the Perish trap here because as long as I keep slamming Kowtows into that slot, he has to open the door, right? Like we get to escape. So even though it kind of sucks to press CC, knowing this could switch into Sableye, which would suck, I'm kind of down for it because I don't expect them. Yeah, they have to switch out. I don't really care. What wants to take this? Como? Yeah, you know what? He actually does want to take this. I won't lie to you. He wants to take the seed. He wants to take the Kowtow. But we also remove Instant. So we get a KO in the process. We remove the trap for a turn. He's going to come back. And now we also get this Kowtow off. How much do you think this is going to do? My guess, I'm going to say 40%. I'm going to say this is a +1 Black Glasses Kowtow. 40%. Ooh, 29. I'm incredibly off, guys. Oh, leftovers. Okay. You know what? It's bulky. It's bulky. That's good to see, though, because one thing my brain instantly went to, is it Vacuum Wave? All right. Gengar is going to come back in, obviously. But yeah, I was like really afraid of potential Vacuum Wave shenanigans here. Sneasler also breaking the Unburden there is really, really nice because it means we're just super fast. I was just making sure I had Unburden. That would be something I would mess up. I mean, I kind of am down to send it into Ryu, dude. Which one's stronger? I'm actually using the type chart here. Let's go for... Oh, no, they're the same power. Let's just Gunk Shot, though, because if we get the poison, the game actually ends. I'm kind of down for it. Ooh, he didn't... Did he disable us? Ooh, nice. Poison. And the huge poison. That's actually hacks. They do disable Kowtow. They do disable us, which I think is okay. I think it's okay. We're not cooked yet. Iron Defense? Oh, bro, what? That's crazy. I've never seen the Iron Defense body press Como. I seriously have not. The thing is, though, is we still have Sucker Punch, so that's cool. I'm just going to go for Protect. Like, why would I do anything else? And then we're going to keep firing Gunk Shots into Ryu so that he can get poisoned. Okay. I'm not going to lie, gang. It's looking a little bit spooky here. We're kind of... Okay, never mind. It's looking great. I thought they should protect Como here. Okay, get the poison. Come on, baby. Poison, poison. Hacks, hacks. Okay, they disable us. That's okay. Is it another Iron Defense? It could really be an Iron Defense. It's going to be a body press, though. I think they could have went for another Iron Defense. Because I think my Protect was pretty obvious. Okay, they're healing, though. Okay, now we can't poison them. Now it's getting scary. Ryu's getting really scary. My Aurora Veil wears off, too. Not that their Aurora Veil is really doing anything to a Como versus King Gambit matchup. Okay, lock in. What would Narret do? We could throw both of these into him. I think this would kill, to be completely honest with you. I think I'm going to send it, because I don't think I'm, like, super punished by this play. He's going to withdraw Gengar. Okay, don't mind if I do. Into Sinistra. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that. I see that now. I see that. I respect that. We're gonna get the sucker off though. Okay. How much is it? Crit CC? Crit CC. Crit CC. Nah. Okay, we would have killed though. That's cool to know. We would have killed if they didn't protect. But I think it's okay because yeah, you can take this KO because you know who's coming back in? The 1 HP Froslass you tried to kill. If you're going to come for the queen, you better make it count because now Froslass is about to win the game. I'm so thankful that I kept Froslass alive, by the way. I'm so thankful. This situation is awesome. Okay, we go Froslass. I actually think we have a nutty play because I think what we can do here is we go Frost, right? Froslass is very scary. It's putting on a lot of pressure. And then we just swap to Sinistcha because then we'll heal Froslass, but more importantly, we'll bring redirection into the game so that, because I think they're just going to swap to Gengar and protect, right? If I'm them, I think you kind of have to swap to Gengar and protect because you can easily take a Blizzard and then you just say, hey, I'll Shadow Ball, right? But now we're able to spam the Blizzard, punish the Gengar. Oh, they just protect. Okay. Okay. Not chill. We need to live Machagacha. We don't have Aurora Veil. Now I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared. I don't think it should kill. I don't think it should kill. We also could freeze them. We could also freeze them. Froslass, I know you want to freeze that Sinistcha. Oh no, it thaws it. It thaws it because of the stupid Machagacha. It's okay. It's okay. It's not going to kill. It's not going to kill. Froslass, you're the GOAT. It's not going to kill. No! No! And the burn for the disrespect? The crit burn? Froslass. No. Oh my god. That is tragic. That is truly tragic. Okay, maybe though, I'm thinking about it, right? Maybe I should have just protected Froslass on last turn, calling their protect Machagacha, and then just swap to my Cine, and then, I mean, or maybe just Gunk Shot and Blizzard. Maybe that was the play. And then if they bring in Gengar, I just get, no, I can't swap though. Gengar, I can't swap. I don't hate my play. I don't know if that was going to kill, but it is what it is. All right, let's go for Gunk Shot into that guy. And then, I mean, like, it's not over. It's actually not over, if I'm being honest. I'm kind of down to Gunk Shot and then maybe setting up the Trick Room. Because here's what I'm thinking. Maybe if we kill this guy with Gunk Shot, right? It's going to hit. It does hit. It doesn't kill, though, but we get the poison? No poison again? Breaking Swipe's crazy. Breaking Swipe's insane. Also, you should just be body pressing Sneasler. Let's be so real. Okay, String Step's crazy. Because I was going to say, if we... If we killed that guy, going into Trick Room, we have Shadow Ball. Maybe we can just have a Sinistcha clean sweep here with just spamming Shadow Ball. Okay. It was crazy that they breaking swiped and string sapped. I think that turn they should have body pressed and string sapped. They shouldn't have went for the to lower their healing. But you know what? I can't complain. All right, let's get the poison here. Fire off the Shadow Ball. Get the one shot onto this thing, which we won't do because we're bold nature, and then we'll figure it out there. Okay. Hold up. This is lit. This is super lit. This is super lit. He protects. This is a free Shadow Ball. This is a free Shadow Ball. Okay, they're making it interesting for me. They also definitely didn't expect Shadow Ball. I'm not going to lie to you. And that's a clean one shot. Oh my god. Oh, it's winnable. Ladies and gentlemen, it's winnable. Oh my god. The Shadow Ball crit from downtown out of nowhere? Holy Sinistcha, you really want to win. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. I'm going to say that this thing doesn't have Protect. Well, Strength Step, yeah, it doesn't have Protect. We don't really care about Ryu. I mean, honestly, the Machagacha burn at this point is actually really annoying. All right, we're just going to keep firing off Gunk Shots. Gunk Shot, Shadow Ball, baby. We have to somehow live Body Press plus Machagacha, which I just don't think is going to happen. Also, if they have Shadow Ball, we insta-lose, but I don't think they have Shadow Ball. I think they might have Protect. No, they have Protect. I should have thought. I should have used my brain more. Rogov did say I need to use the timer more often, and I should have used my more time here. They're just going to continuously break and swipe. It's really annoying. You need to stop, dude. You should just go for the kill. I'm not going to lie to you. You should really just kill Sinistcha or Sneasler with Body Press. Like, I definitely think it kills, dude. Okay, how many turns of Trick Room? We got 2? Okay. I'm down to go for Protect here, and I'm down to go for Shadow Ball. I'm down for this. I mean, there's not much we can do. Shadow Ball needs to go absolutely insane mode here. They got us with that turn. If I would have went for Shadow Ball, Gunk Shot, got the poison, maybe we had a shot. But I just needed a poison here. I really did. All right, Machagacha, we don't care. They're slower than us. Good to know. Also, if we had any sort of healing on Sinistra, we probably could have won. Okay, Shadow Ball does good damage. Good job, good job. More breaking swipes. Okay, I wish I had some sort of healing. This Akaberry is pissing me off. He's slowly killing us with breaking swipe. Okay, Snow stops. That doesn't affect anything on the board. Okay, Sneasler, I'm going to need you to do something absolutely nuts here. I'm going to need you to get a Gunk Shot poison and somehow live breaking swipe and Machagacha. And then you're going to have to go for Machagacha because we need healing. Okay, so don't burn with Machagacha on Ryu, but burn the other guy and then go for the poison. That's my game plan here. That's what I think should happen. So they're slower than us because we have 1 speed. We live the turn. Okay, Machagacha, we're going to need something insane here. Oh my god. Okay, we double hit. Thank god. We're going to need a double crit, dude. Ooh, we ain't living break and swipe. I'm going to be honest. Okay, there's the burn. Wait, no, we didn't want that burn. We wanted the other burn. Okay, we're healing. We're healing. More HP, more HP. It's not enough. Breaking swipe can't miss. No. Body press. We did live, dude. That burn was honestly, I think maybe if we didn't get burned, like I actually think maybe we had a shot. Like we really did. Because we would have been able to fire Shadow Balls off, right? Like I think maybe, I'm not going to say that we were going to win because of the silly little burn, but I think the burn really started to sack up on our Sinistra. Damn. We also don't have Protect or anything, so we can't really like, well, I guess Protect really wouldn't matter. We don't have leftovers. We don't want to be protecting. But good game. You got me. You got me. GG's. That was kind of a crazy one. That one was kind of a crazy one. A lot of ups and downs. That was a little nuts. That was a little nuts. I can't complain. We did lose, though. So I have a little bit of complaints, but I'll take it. I'll take it. It was entertaining. All right, Alex. You've got kind of a crazy team here. Your team also really doesn't like King Gambit. They have a lot of Pokemon weak to Froslass, but they also have Glimmer and Charizard and Floette. But then the Double Dragon's Whimsicott, I'm rubbing my hands menacingly. Okay. We do have Sneasler. How do we approach Big 6 type shit here? I feel like Floette is probably the one I would go with. Like if I were them, right? But last time I thought they would go with Staraptor, but they went with Charizard. So maybe Froslass just scares them a lot, but at the same time, I kind of think Floette's coming. We could just do the double Mega option again that I did the first time against Charizard plus another Mega. I think it could work. Let's go Incin. King Gambit. Froslass Sneasler. Oh, we're okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's just try it. I did say I was going to go double Mega, but then it just kind of, I was like, I want Froslass. I want Sneasler, I guess. Sneasler looks like it's really important in this matchup. Let's see. 1944, okay. Alex is a gamer, but this could be some juicy points, man. They're going to go Whims Dragonite. Oh, my. Okay. So they're, let's see. We get to see if they're in a focus here, which is actually really big. Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, that's fine. Okay, let's rip the Parting Shot onto D-Knight, and then let's just swap into Froslass. Like, it's just kind of safe. It's just kind of safe. I mean, obviously, we could get superpowered on Incin. It's probably Life Orb. It would suck. But if they're not superpower, we're chilling. But if it's like, it's probably superpower. We could have went the other way. That would have been fun. They actually protect Whims. Is it protect superpower? It probably is, man. It's gonna be Dragon Claw Incin, what? Oh, I'll eat that, dude. Life Orb, okay. Sure. And now we're going to weaken him. We're also gonna eat a little snack on the way out, dude. A little berry, and now we Parting Shot. So we can't intimidate him with Intimidate, but we can Parting Shot him and lower his attack. We can't intimidate him with Intimidate. It's crazy. Okay, I mean, this is just a free go to Sneasler. Like, this turn is just nuts. I don't know why they, I guess they protect, I don't know what they were fearing, though. Like, I think you can just superpower
But they went for Dragon Claw, so maybe they don't have it. But now I think I'm just going to go for Fake Out Blizzard. Honestly, I could go really nuts here. I'm going to go really nuts. I'm going to go for Gunk Shot. Actually, I'm going to go even crazier. Let's go for CC into Whims. Do they have a Ghost type? No. Let's go for CC into Whims and Blizzard. Like, it's actually crazy because if they're going to switch out Whims. They know Whims is important. So we just get to hit a Pokemon on their team with CC Blizzard. Now, if they stay in with Whims, it sucks. But they don't, dude. They don't. Charizard, meet your match, dude. Okay, this is awesome. This is so awesome. This is so lit. Oh my god. And we unburden ourselves, so now our Sneasler is just so fast. Which is exactly what we needed here. They go Charizard again. Okay. I'm just going to take the KO into Dragonite. Wow. They just let us have that one. Let's see how much CC does here. Because CC, we might be able to just CC against in case they Encore us. Well, no, if they Encore us, then we just get to go for... we get Blizzard off anyway, so... Alright, CC. It's not doing enough, but I think it's okay. We just need to hit the Gunk. We need to hit the Gunk here. Oh my god. It's so cool, dude. It's so cool. Okay. We just go for Gunk Shot. Gunk Shot, and we could Ball. We could Ball. I don't want to throw both into him, though. My fear here is that they protect Encore, and then next turn we're in a pickle. But also at the same time, we still have King Gambit in the back. We still have Protects. I think it's okay. Let's just go for Gunk Shot and Blizzard. I think it's okay. They protect Charizard. They should have Mega Evolved, I think, personally, because now I have 100% accurate Blizzard, and they're going to go for Tailwind. Oh. Well, now I'm locked into Gunk Shot. I'm locked into Gunk Shot, man. This is awesome. And also now... Okay, first of all, they should have Mega'd, but they should have Encore and then Tailwind, in my opinion. But now, what I'm going to do... Oh. What the hell? Okay. I mean, okay, the crit might have mattered, but... Where's the Sash? Why is Froslass just beat Charizard like this? Like a Garchomp. He's a little scary. He's a little scary. But also at the same time, like, I think, yeah, we can just live the EQ. We can just go for Gunk Shot here, get the KO onto Charizard, and then go to Instant, and then we're just big chillin'. I think we just win. I think this is a guaranteed win because, okay, so even if, let's say, the worst case scenario happens here, right? And they get the double protect. Ooh, if they don't Mega and double protect, get the double protect, it's bad. They just go for Earthquake. It's Scarf Chomp. It's Scarf Chomp. But we intimidated him. And Sneaser's pretty bulky. We live. Okay, them not megging is a little bit scary. I won't lie. But we hit the Gunk. See you later, Charizard. See you later, Alligator. Now we win. Yippee! Okay. So now we just go for... I think we just go for CC into Chomp. And then Fake Out. Okay, I didn't expect the Scarf Chomp. They did kind of get me there. They did get me. The critical hit Fake Out. Instant. You crazy dog. Okay. Also, we just win with Froslass now. I don't know why they're playing this one out. Do they know that Froslass is like the best Garchomp killer in the entire game, especially when he's intimidated? That EQ did a little bit more than I would have liked, though. That was kind of nuts. That was kind of nuts. All right, Froslass. Come in. Show him what's up. Also, Sucker Punch just wins. I should say that as well. All right, let's go for the Helping Hand Blizzard. Let's go. Let me do it. Let me do it to him. Please. Yes, they didn't forfeit. This is the strongest move. Garchomp is not going to know what hit him. He's going to be knocked all the way to the back of the stage. He's going to go flying past his trainer into that tunnel over there, like that dome thing. He's going to get blown away with this one. This is like struck such a strong hit. Yeah, he's just dead. Look at him. Yeah, dude, that wasn't a big enough animation. He needed to be launched into the stratosphere with how strong that Blizzard was. Okay. I mean, that game was weird, but I'll take it. I think we played it pretty well. Okay. We got another win. Where are we at? Ooh, okay. Back in the 700s. We take those. All right. We got Bowling VGC with the Staraptor Raichu team. Okay, this is where Froslass looks like it is actually a very, very strong pick. We just have to be a little bit careful of Farigiraf and Trick Room specifically. But I kind of like Froslass Sneasler. We put pressure on the King Gambit, and we put pressure onto basically anything they can lead. And then in the back... Their King Gambit's a little bit scary. I'm not gonna lie. Their King Gambit's a little bit spooky. Like, if Trick Room goes up, what are we doing? We're freaking out, I'll tell you that much. We could just go instant King Gambit in the back. I really don't mind that. We haven't got to Mega Blaziken, I just realized. We're deep in this video with no Mega Blaziken. I don't think this is the Mega Blaziken battle. But, man, we really need to Mega this guy. Let's do this. I think this is probably just best. I'm not really sure. I'm sure Narrett has some like really nuts game plans into these things that are just make it probably a little bit easier, or he knows what he's doing. But I'm just kind of making up on the fly, but it's low-key kind of working. Okay, let's see it. What do we got? Photograph the Living Legend and King Gambit. Okay, I mean, I'm actually not really opposed to this one. This isn't the end of the world here. Because, like, the King Gambit, he's scary. I won't lie to you, but he also doesn't have any coverage. Like, I'm down to Aurora Veil, swap to our own King Gambit. I don't think there's a huge punish there. Because getting the Veil up makes me think that we really are in a solid spot. Like, it makes us trade better into them. I'm afraid of Sylveon, though. That's my biggest fear. Okay, Sneasler. I wonder, this is a crazy lead from them. I didn't expect this one. I was expecting one of their Megas for sure, but okay, King Gambit just switches out. Okay. I'm so down for Sylveon. I'm so down for you. Because now I set up Aurora Veil, and I can just spam Blizzards. This is so chill. I can just put pressure onto the enemy Farigiraf. I can spam Blizzard. I mean, okay, he's going to Trick Room and then swap the Farigiraf out next turn into King Gambit for sure. Okay, Aurora Veil. Not bad, not bad. Okay, and then they're going to go for Trick Room, right? Yep, okay. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this because they're not really putting so much pressure on me. But I think, okay, Farigiraf is 100% going to swap to King Gambit, right? Like, there's no way. So that means if we do bring in the Intimidate, we will give them the boost. I'm kind of down to just hit them with a Blizzard and then just set up a Swords Dance. Because with the Veil, I think... Oh, wow, Helping Hand? Ooh, is it Helping Hand Hyper Beam? I wouldn't like to see that. Okay, we get the Swords Dance up. This is going to be one expensive Swords Dance, though, because we're about to lose all of our HP. Hyper Beam into KG. That's fair. That's fair. That's valid. We do live, though. We do live, though. King Gambit, you goat. This is amazing! Because now we just get to Blizzard Kowtow. Oh my god, they just lost their Sylveon. And we get the freeze for good measure. Thank you, Froslass. Oh my god, that little special defense that we have on King Gambit is paying off big time. Alright, we just go for Blizzard and Kowtow Cleave into Sylveon. There's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do. What are you gonna do? How do you stop this? Because now you can't even protect. They're going to go to King Gambit now. I didn't expect the Helping Hand Hyper Beam, but fair enough, dude. Fair play. That 11 special defense is just holding the line here. All right. Kowtow Cleave just removes Sylveon from the game, and now we just get a free KO on... Or not a free KO. We get free KO onto Sylveon, but then we also just get a nice little Blizzard here. Okay. Now, the one downside is we're probably speed top... Okay. Arcanine's gonna come in though. That's funny. Okay. So we got 2 turns of Trick Room. I think they just go for E-Speed into KG. That is kind of the annoying part here. But I think we can just go to Instant and then just throw a Protect. So we just make them waste a turn. Hell, I could also just hit them. Like, I could just break Sashes and just start to go crazy. I'll probably live... Well, I don't know if I'll live a Life Orb Kowtow. But we have Veil. And we have Snow. I think we'll live a Life Orb Kowtow. Let's go for Shadow Ball into Arcanine. And then... At this point, we're really close to just winning with Instant Sneasler as well, by the way. We have to be weary of the Psychic. Let's go for Kowtow Cleave. Maybe I'll live E-Speed. Nah, he didn't live E-Speed. I was hopeful. So freezes are lit, but also they are a little bit nerfed. So we'll see here. He stays frozen solid. Thank you, game. Thank you. And now we get a nice little Shadow Ball off onto Arcanine, who is going to take some damage there. Okay. And now we can go into Instant. Get the Intimidate off onto both. We're looking really good. We're looking really good. Defiant Boost sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck. It's part of the game. I think that we could just swap into Sneasler and then throw the Flare Blitz into this guy. Because I think if we get Frost, like if we remove King Gambit and then we just bring in Sneasler, we should win the game. We should win the game. And we have Aurora Veil for one more turn. I also don't think they're going to punish Froslass the way they'd punish this turn. Well, we do have Aurora Veil too. I don't think Sneasler can go down here. I think Froslass is important because I think it's going to be needed to help deal with the Farigiraf in the late game. So that's why I'm keeping it alive. Let's see. I also think Sneasler is less important in this game now because of the freezes and stuff. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Arcanine withdraws. This is awesome. This is so good. The Living Legend. What a fire mark. Okay, Froslass, get back. Go Sneasler. Show him what's up. King Gambit stays frozen solid, and now we are going to thaw King Gambit, but it's also going to take his life. Froslass is so evil sometimes, man. It's so evil. And then that thing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for letting me know. It did thaw out. That was a thaw, snow, Aurora Veil, and Trick Room all ending on the same turn. That was nuts. Okay. I mean, wait. Actually, I have a guaranteed win. This is just a Helping Hand close combat into Farigiraf. They actually can't punish. Helping Hand is so sick. This so kills. Our Sneasler is juiced, man. It has so much attack. I have to bring Blaziken next game. That's what I'm thinking about right now. Like, this game is so over, and all I'm thinking about is like, oh my god, Blaziken is gonna be... I have to use him, man. He's got to come to the fight. Yeah, I don't care about your Protect. Get out of here, Farigiraf. Get out of here, dude. No one cares. All right. I mean, hey, when you hit him with the freezes, you win the game. I think it would have been a much more interesting game if we didn't freeze, but the freezes were just like back to back. I'm sorry, Bowling VGC. I'm sorry, dude. Good game, though. Good game. Thanks for the points. Sorry. Thanks for the points. How much points did we get, by the way? They were pretty good. Oh, 652. They were good points. It doesn't look like the best Blaziken game. If I'm being completely honest with you, it doesn't look like the best Blaziken game. But also, it's time to show him off. I mean, we did bring him. Like, I think he was cool. Blaziken's sick. We could go Blaziken. I think we're gonna go Blaziken. I swear I've seen this team. Like, Kangaskhan, Chandelure, Gallade, Basculegion. I swear, and King Gambit. I swear I've seen this team like 1,000 times, like, on this ladder. I swear. Okay, what are we doing here? So they're gonna lead Kangaskhan, Chandelure, like 100%. Kangaskhan, Chandelure. Let's go Blaziken Ensign. Actually, let's go Blaziken Ensign. I think this is fire. In the back, we're bringing King Gambit for sure. And I think we should bring Cinny. I think Cinny looks really good. This game plan is like super weak to Como. Like, Froslass is like our Como answer, and not bringing it is really crazy. But at the same time, it's for Mega Blaziken. He's not gonna bring Como. He's not gonna bring it. He's afraid. Also, I think they do want to bring everything. Oh, maybe they bring Como. Worst case, we'll Swords Dance through it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see it. 1970. Ooh, this is so many points if we can win this, dude. I want this dub so bad. Kangaskhan, Chandelure. They always lead this. I don't know why. I swear. You guys have to tell me if I'm crazy, because I swear I've seen this team on the channel like 10 times. Okay, Intimidate. It's scrappy. We don't care. I think he's usually... Is this Mega Last Resort? Is that what they do? Okay, we're going to go for Rock Slide, because if we get a flinch, it's really lit. Also... Yeah, well, Mega. Who cares? And then, I think we'll just go for Parting Shot into King. Parting Shot into King. Okay, Blaziken's Mega Evolving first, which is what he does. He's faster. I think they have to fake out Blaziken, though. He's cool. He's really cool. I credit where it's due. He's a great design. I love that he's his leg up, too. Like, he's just going to kick you right in the head. If only High Jump Kick wasn't a terrible move. Okay, fake out into Blaziken. Fake out into Instant. Wow, if we get flinch, we win the game. If we flinch Chandelure, I'm actually so confident in our ability to win the game. Okay, we missed Kang. I'm on it. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really wanted to hit Chandelure just to break the sash. I didn't really care about the flinch. But yeah, I really wanted to hit the sash. That's just me, though. Okay, let's go for Rock Slide. And dude, I don't know. I think we're parting. I think we're parting here. It's so silly. Why did you do that, Mega Blaziken? Why did you do that to us? We're in such a good spot, man. Okay. Let's go into Cinny, because we do have Aqua Berry here. I'm a little bit worried. I was hoping Chandelure would be slower than Incin, but I guess not, which is fine. They're going to go for Shadow Ball and the Blaziken. Okay. There's no way. Okay, Shadow Ball and Blaziken's so fine, because there's no way you went for... Yeah, you double-edged the Cinny. Yeah, come on, dude. You're not fooling me, dude. Get the Rock Slide off. Thank you, Blaziken. Hell yeah, King. Okay. This is actually pretty good. I think we can win this game now. That was awesome turn, because now we have our secret weapon. We drop Incin back in to get the Intimidate, and then we hit him. Wait, so we know Chandelure is slower than Incin, right? Incin hit 84. This guy hits 91. Ah, dude, wait. I'm gonna be a nerd here. I'm gonna look it up. Chandelure, like, cause let's assume it's min speed. Like, what's it hitting, right? Oh my god, I'm running out of time. How much time do I got? 22 seconds. Okay, that's perfect. So let's say it's quiet. It is 90. That's scary. That's really scary. We outspeed it. We have 1 speed. The 1 speed is gonna cost us big time. Oh, bro. Okay, they heat waved though. They heat waved though, which is okay. I'm so okay with that, because you know what? We got that Aqua Berry. We're eating good, baby. We're eating good. Don't care. Don't care about this stupid heat wave. Sinistra, kill the Chandelure. Out of here. Okay. Okay. Whose team is the Chandelure team? I don't understand how I know this team. Like, is this a team? Okay, double edge us, we don't care. It's gonna do a good amount. Did we eat our berry already? No, we didn't. This is a feasting turn, dude. We're eating our berry and eating our Aqua Berry. Double 8 berries here. Okay. Como is still the scariest guy. Como is super scary. But also, maybe not. We do have Blaziken. Maybe he can CC this guy. I'm really hoping that Como isn't here, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe we got Shadow Ball, dude. Helping End Shadow Balls could go huge. Who's coming in? Oh, shit. He's here, man. You think he's soundproof? Or you think he's overcoat? I think he's soundproof. We can Helping End Shadow Ball. We have 2 turns of Trick Room. We could also just blitz this guy and then just go for Masha. I'm like not opposed, right? Because if we get a burn on Como, I'm feeling decent. I'm curious what his moveset is too. Kangaskhan withdraws. Okay. Into King Gambit. Oh, okay, that's kind of awesome. Protect Como. Okay, Flare Blitz hits. That's awesome. We're slower than Como, whatever that guy is. Okay, and the burn. We have 2 chances for burn here. Burn on the Blitz. Please. Okay, no burn on the Blitz. Burn on the Matcha Gotcha is about to go crazy. We're all waiting. Yes, and the burn on the Como, please. I'll take 2. I'll take 2 today. 2 Matchas. Okay, that's huge. We'll take those. He's going to go for Clanging Scales. Okay. So the thing about Clanging Scales that's kind of lit is that it does lower his defense, which I feel good about. He's Life Orb. Okay, okay. Things are looking like it's doable. The burn on him is sick. How healthy is Blaze? Blaziken is not very healthy. But that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Blaziken can solo this whole team. Blaziken, he's going to do something, guys. He's going to do something. He's going to clutch up. Okay. We just detect here, right? Well, this is a little awkward. I'm not going to lie. Actually, it's okay. We detect, swap to King Gambit. No, because they're just going to Clanging Scales go to... I think it's okay. They're going to Clanging Scales go to Kangaskhan. But there's not much we can do to stop that, necessarily. If they don't do that, this is awesome. But if they do that, it's a little bit annoying. But I think it's okay, because we can just swap out. Blaziken can clutch up here. I'm a little bit worried about Vacuum Wave, if we're being honest. Vacuum Wave's a little bit scary. All right, Sinish just shouldn't swap out first. Okay. Okay, they didn't do it. They didn't do it. Okay, I'm confident now. I'm confident. They go for Kowtow Cleave. Okay, don't care, dude. You're burned. Yeah, I'll take 20 damage. And they clanging scales. Their defense is just getting lowered. Their defense is just so low. Okay. Even King Gambit could kill them now. That's actually so not true, but this turn is tricky, man. This turn's really tricky because what they're gonna do is I think they just they swap? I don't think so because I am starting to become a problem with Blaziken. I think I can just go for CC into Como and swap to Sinistra. I think it's okay because he's a burned King Gambit. So even if they switch out, or even if they call me and kowtow, don't care. If they switch out into Kangaskhan, it's a little bit more annoying, but also not the end of the world. All right, Sinistra, we're going to heal because you're about to take a Sucker Punch and a Vacuum Wave, Blaziken. Can you do it? Can you be the GOAT? That little bit of bulk we have. Vacuum Wave's coming through. It goes on to King Gambit. What are you doing? Blaziken is the threat. Nah, I wasn't killing him, though. Blaziken, kill Como. He's so sick with it. He is so cool. He did something, guys. He was the right guy to bring. He was able to defeat Como. He was able to defeat King Gambit and Chandelure. Life is so good for a guy like Blaziken. Thank you, Captain Chicken. This was the perfect ending to the video. I can't even complain. I was about to run that shit directly back because I was so pissed that he didn't do anything. But then he just became a clutch god. Okay, honestly, on this turn, I think we just detect, swap to King Gambit. It's just safe every time. It's just safe every time. Pure and utter cinema. I can't believe how lucky I got with this team. Like, the Blizzards, obviously, sure. But, like, man, even that Matcha Gotcha burn, don't mind if I burned something else earlier in the video, too. It's all just a blur to me. Okay, King Gambit comes in, and now all we have to do is just heal our Blaziken, and he'll be able to defeat the evil Kangaskhan. He detects. Also, there's no way they can even really cover. They can't even beat King Gambit at this point. Sucker Punch into Blaziken? Yeah, dude. Yeah, sure. Is he? Oh, he's at 1 HP. Okay, they're going to play out the turn. This is awesome. So Blaziken's going to get... No, I wanted him to CC. I'm not even mad, though. I'm not even that mad. Blaziken went nuts. Finally. Yeah, dude, this team was kind of awesome. It was kind of awesome to play. It was really fun. I was a little nervous to play this team because I was like, damn, I don't know. I think I might do really bad, but it turned out pretty good. We hit 2,000. Yippee. Again, huge shout outs to Nerit for making this team. I'll link his Twitter down below, and I also will link Alcana for their stream that they were playing with this team as well, so you can go check them out. Shout outs to them for making the spreads, and shout out to you guys for watching the videos. Thank you guys so much. And this is going to be one of the last battle videos as we approach Worlds. I'm going to have a couple Worlds videos, Worlds content coming at you. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.